Welcome to a dune blowout. Dune blowouts are an important part of the natural process in sand dunes. Dune blowouts commonly occur in the mobile dunes or in the older fixed dunes and are typically trough, bowl or saucer-shaped depressions or hollows which are formed by wind erosion. They start very small but can end up large enough to reach the water table and become a dune slack. This one here is probably a medium-sized blowout. A blowout starts by the vegetation that holds the sand together on a sand dune becoming damaged or removed. This damage can be caused naturally by grazing, trampling or storm surges. In recent years, recreational disturbance such as bikes, dune buggies, 4x4s and increased human movement have also caused that initial vegetation damage. Once the vegetation is damaged or removed, strong winds can then pick up the sand and blow it elsewhere. A hole is then created in the dunes, which is the very start of a blowout. The wind flow in a blowout can be complex and highly turbulent. Generally, wind flow is accelerated through the blowout and a high-speed jet can be formed. This increased wind speed leads to higher rates of sand erosion, which causes the blowout to increase in size. It may erode until it reaches the water table, at which point it will become a slack, or it may revegetate with early successional plants such as marron grass, ready to start the cycle all over again. Blowouts can provide an important burr sand habitat on the sand dunes. Northern dune tiger beetles, one of our rare dune specialists, will use the burr sand for burrowing, egg laying and hunting. Northern dune tiger beetles are highly specialised and will only emerge from their burrows when the temperature at the burrow entrance reaches around 19 degrees Celsius or the ground outside is between 35 and 45 degrees. Something a south-facing blowout is perfect for. Sand lizards also love blowouts. The open areas of sand on south-facing slopes provide the perfect areas to lay their eggs and bask in the sun. A female sand lizard will often dig several test sites until she is happy with the conditions. The eggs will then hatch around August to September, and juvenile sand lizards, called hatchlings, only around 5 centimetres in length, will emerge from the bare sand. Another amazing spectacle that you might find in a blowout is the spring or vernal mining bee, which emerges in vast numbers only for a few short, usually around March to May. The females create burrows in sandy slopes really close together in which they lay their eggs. Some of these nest burrows can be as deep as 80 centimetres. The Dynamic Dunescapes project is aiming to return natural dynamism to the sand dune systems by helping to remove vegetation from some high points in the more fixed dune habitat so the wind can then pick up the sand and hopefully start the process of creating a blowout. This will provide lots of sandy areas for our burr sand loving species to thrive in.